A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, Mahomes. Moss homes it in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 8. Complete to Moss. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Going strong at the 30. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints get the football back on their own 47-yard line. that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, captain fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when you're fundamental. You're no good.
It's okay, Butler. It's going to be okay. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of OBJ. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hits his running back. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen.
You ain't upset I was down, bro.
Running backs in this league can do.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the audience. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
43! Attack!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Yellow! Hey, rip list! Yellow! I don't need to.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey, 43, 15!
They're going for it with Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. No one around. He's got space. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
26! 319!
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Again, it's Gibbs. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88.
Pressure comes, Rodgers. On the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
50. Inside.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got a lot of hits, boy.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
As they're on 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hey, Vince.
From the 21. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Took off with it again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I don't need to stop. Yellow. Yellow. Go.
Back to throw Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
As Ryan forward halted after a couple of yards. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Right. Yellow. Marshall wide. Hey, ribble it. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, He understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
This connects with Higgins. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers.
43! 43!
First and 10 at the 14.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow!
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one's caught. Ooh, he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow!
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, take 26. Hey, 88. Look at you.
To throw, Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At the 43-yard line.
258.
Throwing now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Gibbs now from the gun. Across midfield to the 45. At the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third total score this game. Little checks on the extra points. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
A second down throw for Mahomes. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He finds space into the red zone. And they take this in for the score.
That's when they're over, brother.
Keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That's when they're over, look, brother.
To connect on the point after. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Huh? Man, you just won't hang out, but you ain't coming back from this one, bro.
Little with the honors.
Your skills ain't too deceiving.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought to inside the 20.
Them bitches transparent like a motherfucker.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
15.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw.
I know you thought I was stuck on there. Oh, you.
Great opportunity to put up some points here as they take over at the 25.
I put my dog in there. I ain't ran with this man yet. Let me see what he can do.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip
Big
through
Henry
the
right there.
Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some
Big
time
Henry.
but here on 2nd down, that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Fuck.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd
You don't
down.
want to see Gibb.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now Rogers on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up.
Why don't you go out?
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Just
What up, Rob?
quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead.
Smashing a little young buck out here. These little young boys can't
And
figure out
will
a
now
blue.
attempt this field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
Ooh, I missed that.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started in this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That mess really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that mess.
And the tackle's made just
Man, what's happening with the shapeshifter nigga, man?
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first
This
down.
nigga, you got him in the game as a
One play
running
into this
back.
drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, 57.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes.
What's the deal with him? Come on, Hal.
Great defensive play to jar it
Boy,
loose.
take
Incomplete.
that. See, what's happening with the shapeshifter dude, bro? I get him.
On 2nd down.
Yellow.
Love this. He gets another
Ain't all
one.
that
Keep
shit.
that fullback, baby. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Defense is turned on this
Is
head.
it going to manage a lot of situations? And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, but that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager. He's going to take that play. He's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of
What's
his
with
team.
that dude? I don't know what's going
They'll
on.
get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the roll of the dice continue the series.
Pick. Come on, man. That's good to see a pick.
Defender incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Nothing with that man covered.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a 10.
LSU on, Fluffy?
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little
So Ryan
closer on
playing?
the scoreboard. Mahomes on 1st and 10.
And get the Ryan no air time.
On the move,
Hit it.
right.
That
All
fun.
that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. To the left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's taking
I'm gonna
it as he
just
brings
like
it
that.
down towards the 10. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. From the red zone now. Dump off to his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a
That
pretty
nigga
similar
from the
result to the first
shapeshifter
down
getting
run.
bad.
Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets against the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making a wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call.
And he hauls it in. Going to tip for touchdown.
Yeah, your bum-ass play, huh?
Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Finally beat that man coverage, huh?
Oh, look at this. They're making it. And the defense sees right through those smoking mirrors.
Know you about the own side. Rob, you been running with give me that. Get up, fight me and get him on his feet. Yeah, Derrick Henry.
No question they wanted the ball back late. You don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Definitely a good goal line back.
Look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Miami.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend, or I can show you.
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are 2 such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Cam Little after the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
14.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 69.
Looking for a throw here. That pass complete to Moss. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Go street.
They'll try and throw it here. That one's caught along the left sideline. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They have themselves another first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Dropping back to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
60 Bison.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
70.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for who set it down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. This throw is caught. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for us Saints.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers here from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They're set up at the 35 now. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunky play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any time the shot plays deep.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's not very often, Kate, you see a fullback stop before he could ever get started. And they weren't moved an inch when he crashed in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Just picks it up. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 31-yard line.
88.
Hey, that's your man.
Looking to throw. the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. For the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Patriots 7. Cam Little with the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
He'll throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
From the gun on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th and forever coming up. Looking to throw. And they get to him. The 4th down game. Backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Inside. Look at the 8.
To throw, Rodgers. He brings it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And the Patriot first down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw it. That's Laporta again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Patriots.
Pass play coming here. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, New England.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds, down at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds, so we've got 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you've watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Native 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd and 4. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Setting up to pass. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
He'll look to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Trap 60.
Here he is to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime. A win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets some 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Saints 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, 620. Everybody. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game.
They help you out.
Markers reset.
A-Rod throws that pick, bro.
the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play. No gain. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Going right back to the fullback. Next play. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we apply metric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple of offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Now Gibbs. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Devian Clowney there in run support.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
One more time, they try Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you would not buy to the pool.
carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have a first down and 4th down. Nice pickup of 9.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. Saints go right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Off their own 20-yard line.
Hold the stick. Let's go. Cowboy it.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, let's go now.
Ward to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Again, it's Ward. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. We're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue 58.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
26. Inside.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he will go all the way. Devontae Adams. Touchdown 6.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. 65 catch. 68.
On 1st and 10, Ward. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Box it, box it. Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Oh, it's the Frizz. Shuffling in there, William Perry in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
319. Back north. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. This one caught by Waller. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for us Saints.
From the gun, that's going to be intercepted. Into space. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That is caught right side by Beckham. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team. on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's going to have the Saints first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
At the Eagles' 28-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he will score! Game on! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Little is good. Saints are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for the launch. And it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Rodgers now. To the left side, and Adams has it. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first down throw from Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Rodgers to throw. That one caught by Adams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout.
That's good.
They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show 'em the way.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've only got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 touch. Ready.
Here's a throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Practice Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cowboy 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 13 on the pickup, and it sets up a Houston 1st.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route incomplete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Brown on to send it away. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Jackson on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Pressure comes. Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation is into preparation. That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Again, the throw now on second and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
To the air, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Here's the snap on fourth. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And after some relocating there, they track it down away from the pocket. Nice work by the defense to start this drive now. It's a sack on the first play. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 626.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Has it downfield, working the left. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
50. 18.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing again. It's Rodgers. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They're the real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
52. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Warrior 70.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Finds Brown right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready, Cup 19, Cup 70, Trap 60, Trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
The 24-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Looking to the air here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room.
Hawks 70. Hawks 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Go.
They are throwing it again. He fires one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
They'll throw it again. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing it again here. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
72. Come back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Another throw here on second down. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second.
Come on, man. I'm paused again. You're doing all that stupid ass wild gunfire out there. Now you made to throw the pick.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life.
Get mad, not nigga.
Both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
I'm mad, nigga.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A pickup there of 39. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Fuck out of here then, nigga. Niggas is crazy. Like, they won't let... Like, a nigga just supposed to let them do all kind of dumbass shit up and down the field.
Like get on leave, ball like I always shirt, no sleeves. When they like me, blowing a coffee, niggas asleep. You weak, sheep, no way. Look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, hit it. Fall back, hit it. Back. Fall back.
Nigga, Sugar say he gonna sleep that motherfucker over.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game, and Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 38 out of the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit in the 2nd down.
We hear about it all the time. It's short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
50.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 36-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Here's another for it. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you, Tyler, too, Kate, that you always got to start a read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
You've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Vikings who have 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Blast through midfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it 4 yards in the end. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Matt Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Throwing for it on 4th. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Grant tipped it in to pick it off.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
158, 26.
To throw, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Rodgers here from the gun. Waller with the catch. Now here it goes down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep plug. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So out comes somebody with plenty of experience punting here in New Orleans. Spent 4 years at Tulane, Ryan Wright. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain and a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no problem for the Saints in the rhythm. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the Vikings' 42-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He finds Adams. Complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brian Urlacher there defensively.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Rodgers to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Incomplete.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Picked up and on the move now inside the 20. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
These are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. They're
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. me some in the Canada dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Razzle-dazzle by OBJ. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now.
Right to the air goes Ward. Out loud, and this is Henry with a catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Warriors 17. Come on. 42-yard line. 18 Cardinal.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Panther 11, Trap 6, Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
60 Bison. Street. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready?
Ward to throw for it on 4th. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Draw play, this is Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun, Ward. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
79 Broncos. Cup 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
60, Hawk 70.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10. At the Saints 11-yard line.
To throw is Ward. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Is for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He'll hit Jackson, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Rodgers now to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here now a 3rd and 20. Now it's Rodgers. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. That seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good this guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now this time, Rodgers will throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Warren. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And he is finally stopped. Boy, he almost made it, but not quite. Down around the 5-yard line. What a return.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. 14.
Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught at the 25. And he is...
Yeah, I got a Odell too, nigga. You ain't the only one with a Odell getting funky out there.
5 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here we go.
Ward. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Play action. It's Ward. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Street. 60 by 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Ward on 4th down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Jackson now to return. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches.
Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Rodgers. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching it point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
18, run, 60 broadcast, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Ward. And he is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Baltimore
60, Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll throw again, Ward. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker.
6 yards.
60 average, 60 average, 19 Lions.
Going for it, here's Ward. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Ward. And this one too low.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Senator, jump out! 319, 50.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Viking 18.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
On the jump.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. From the out route, incomplete. That's Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line. Bronco 80.
Henry up the middle. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Down. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
18 Rattler. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
180. Get hot.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like.
And that's caught inside the 35. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Saints 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they can't bring him down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game. And his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta compare. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Make me wet,
try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make the eye strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a that's hating on the and they both. I hate a hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung a heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, you're all I need to know. Oh, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
Real in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Pretty me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. Gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover cha-cha. Gon' show you cha-cha. They gon' heat me up. I've been trying to keep it cool with these little. They tried to stop it. Too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man. She like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' bro, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a gloves when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money cloud splash, I'm covered in bells. Bro, I'm clear. vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. When I met her, I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on it. Mace and Margiela. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know this spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers, then fumble. This wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit. I'm spinning back to back. Any say on the issue, I'm going 50, and then nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
Get better when I wanna get better.